We are the Majestics at.
I am Lisa J.
I am Noah James.
And we're here at Doheny Beach.
One of my favorite beaches. Like, when did we discover this beach?
I believe pandemic. Summer, we found the beach. It was like, my family would come here often, and then like I was checking it out, and then we seen a spot where you could just pull up, and like the beach is right here. So we had to pull up, and when pandemic summer we were here quite often.
Soju Sundays with the family. People came through, played beats, chilled out. You know, had some bulgogi. When I'm talking about bulgogi, this is where we go.
Yeah, we used to bring out the grill, have the canopy set up, do the whole thing. Yeah,
a lot of grieving here after our family passed. Was here a lot, just recharging, finding ourselves, and I think we found ourselves a lot over here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful space for us.
Now summer is done, tour is done, the Happiness and Pursuit Festival is done. Shout out to 60 East and the whole team. Like, what was your favorite moment of the festival this year?
I feel like my favorite moment was seeing Speak and Il Camille perform. Just because it was like nostalgic, reminiscent of like the Vibe days and like throwing shows there, and just it kind of took me back a little bit.
It was beautiful. Like Il Camille, Speak, and JB all been on the bill together. It's beautiful to witness that, and a lot of new people, like a lot of new fans. People all from all over the United States.
Yeah, this year a lot of people came from out of state, like Utah, Texas. Yeah, just like it was
Australia. Met a couple from Australia. Like it was dope. One of the beautiful moments, and our road there is running the Common Ground stage, and we used to run an event 15 years in a row called the Common Ground in Riverside at the Vibe. Very legendary night,
Yeah, we packed it out with Pac Div. MERS. A lot of people had their start there, which is also the beautiful part about that. Of like, we threw dope shows and brought dope artists to the IE. But also it was a place where people were able to grow their name and like make hits and local hits, and we've seen people grow and become the artists that they are today.
Man, it's beautiful, and thank God 60. Like, yo, man, like we were doing DIY Fest. We was on like an 8th year, something like that. Then 60, I came in as an artist with the Happiness and Pursuit.
Yeah, you just performed. We were promoting the BrickToYaFace, and then when he decided to do the second stage, it was an honor for us for him wanting to name it Common Ground, and then bring us in more as we stage manage, so we make sure it runs well. Of course, we have input of who we would like to book for the stage, or like the lineup and things like that too.
Like, it's a blessing, man. It's like to see something we build from just our faith and the idea to grow to something where people want to be on it, and it's an honor to be on it. Shout out to 60. But the moment was beautiful, man. It was like sparklers on the big stage.
Oh yeah. Like, they had the pyro going. It was like, I was like, dang, I didn't know that was gonna happen. I was surprised.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the whole team, man. Shout out to MERS. Shout out to the staff we had, and that's dope too. It's dope. Like, for our stage, there's a lot of people that helped us with the stage end up being on the festival. End up getting bigger. They're putting in some sweat equity with us. It's always.
Sometimes that's all we need is you willing to put in the time and the work. You know what I mean? That's more valuable than paying to get on the show, or just having money for anything like that. You willing to put in your time and sweat,
actually
and
build, really
help with what's going on. You know what I mean? You could be an investor, but also like putting in the work, like because the manpower is what is more difficult to find.
Like even with the Common Ground, like it was. I remember we were gonna call it the Common Waters, and was like, nah, don't do that. And the Common Ground was just about no matter what type of music you do. No matter what act on, could be conscious, gangster, whatever, we all have this common ground, common goal to feed our family, express ourselves, be something, get heard. Like all of these things, we have kind of this common goal and ground, and that was like the whole point of the show. And seeing that where it's at now.
Yeah, it's beautiful to see where it's grown to be, and how it's like, it's crazy that it's one of those things where like, you had to be there. You know what I mean? Now that we stopped doing it in 2017, it's like you had to be there. So there's a a group of people who have experienced it and a group of people who haven't. So it's dope that you can still experience a little bit of it at the festival each year.
Yeah, you know? Then even like BrickToYaFace, that's your baby.
Yeah, BrickToYaFace is dope that we're still, you know, within the community and helping push the community and help provide for the community still, because like, you know, back in 2007 when it all started, that's what it was for, was like, it was a blog, and like, you know, if you found the blog, we would just post you up because you put in that work and that effort, you know what I mean? We weren't the people to judge, you know, and like that was all that was. And you know, now to see us still pushing musicians and still, you know, still supporting the same musicians and of course meeting new musicians and all that stuff, like it's dope to still be within the community.
Still building, like seeing BrickToYaFace, where me as an artist, Lisa as a manager, and seeing what I'm going through as an artist, like it's difficult to get on shows and blogs, and you got to have everything correct. But even if you have correct, you got to have something else, and we wanted to be a bit of relief.
Yeah.
Like we didn't ask for too much. Even now, we didn't ask for live performance footage or come do open mic.
Yeah.
That's it. And
we definitely are just like, I feel like it's so simple that maybe people don't believe it or whatnot, but it's just like how Noah says, like, you know, the beginning of the blog was just, if you found us, we would post you up. And you know, a lot of blogs weren't doing that back, especially back in the day. You know what I mean? And then even with our shows now, it's just like, you just have to, if you have performance footage, send that in, so we can at least see how you perform and see like who are you going to be good with. You know what I mean? Not to be judgmental or anything like that. It's just more of like, okay, who will be complimentary on this lineup. You know what I mean? And if you don't have performance footage, you just come and do open mic and show us in person. That's it.
Like, I'm not worried about how many people you bring in. I just need to see how you rock, where to place you, where to push you, where to best. Because say you open up for someone that did not mess with you, so the crowd is not going to feel you, and now I'm gonna feel like we're throwing you to the wolves. And because we know that, it will almost be like on purpose, so we don't want to do that. So it's like, we always kept it simple with BrickToYaFace. That's it. Like, it's to survive, you need hustle. And to hustle, you got to put a little bit of elbow grease in. You got to show the real you, you know, a bit. You know, nowadays you don't have to do too much, but it's like, that what BrickToYaFace always been about. Like pushing ourselves, pushing our community, pushing our culture. Even when we did DIY because we saw what we went through with paid dues and Guerrilla Union. And realized that we wasn't all the way ready because we didn't understand
certain terminology and things like that. So definitely DIY was for people to be in this scenario before they go, you know, into with the bigger dogs, you know what I mean, type of thing. So it was just different levels that we wanted to show people and to have and let people experience.
I don't think y'all knew that. Like, it was to throw a dope show, sell out the Glass House, pack it out with only independent artists doing it on their own. But at the same time, some artists that was coming up that didn't know the knowledge or knew what happened when you get booked for a bigger festival, we was giving you that knowledge. It was kind of giving you that simulation on a smaller scale, you know. And I'm proud of that because, you know, I see some of the homie now, they're the big dog and they're doing bigger festivals. And homie like, now I know what this artist runner is. I know what this is. I know where to go, you know, writer. I know where to get my merch at. I know the difference between a rehearsal and a sound check. Like, you know, it's beautiful, man. I'm proud of us.
Oh, it's been a beautiful journey.
Yes. You know, we are the Majestics.
Lisa J.
Noah James.
Doheny Beach.
Doheny.